Overwatch 2 is dead, long live Overwatch. In a stunning announcement, Blizzard has rebranded their flagship hero shooter, Overwatch 2, by dropping the 2 and simply calling it by its original name. Given the fact that Overwatch 2 was always criticized for being more of a DLC drop than an actual game, it makes sense that eventually they'd just straight up admit the fact. There was no PvE campaign as promised, and it was released to underwhelming reception. It really felt like Blizzard was just coasting on the success of the original game, and assumed people would always be playing Overwatch 2 whether they put in a lot of effort or not. As a result, competitor Marvel Rivals has taken the crown Overwatch once wore, as it has totally dominated the gaming space as the most popular hero shooter, outside of TF2, of course. This is why it feels like Overwatch is suddenly gaining a lot of momentum. It seems as if Blizzard has finally woken up and realized they need to put in a hell of a lot more effort if they want their IP to be number one, and that realization can only be a good thing for gamers. After all, it seems like AAA companies have been complacent for far too long with live services, totally okay with mediocrity if it means their games are raking in microtransaction cash. This new competition between Rivals and Overwatch means each game is only going to get better, as developers seek to provide incentives for players to stay. It is funny that by simply saying we're going back to the old Overwatch by removing the 2, the branding has actually improved. Plus, the addition of a roadmap and the promise of 10 new characters in 2026 means fans have something to look forward to, so it's not just the game itself that's alluring, it's the potential of what it could be. However, after all the hype and pomp and excitement, the change from Overwatch 2 to just Overwatch does lead to the question, what then was the point? Will this change genuinely have a meaningful impact, or will it simply be the promise of one, as was the addition of the 2 in the first place? In short, whilst Blizzard has many gamers hyped for the return of the once king of hero shooters, and it seems as if the popularity of Rivals is providing much needed competition, it's still too early to tell if any significant change will occur. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
And remember, like and subscribe! Or else.